Oh, where's my other lighter? Hello, 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 everybody. Hey, Miss Linda, how are you? There we go. I see ya. Girl, I just bought an Easter basket, one of the pre-packed ones with a toy truck in there, and a bag of the candy covered eggs I love so much, and a bag of like Nerds Mix, and that shit was almost $30. I could not believe it. Thank you, Kayla, and congrats on 6 years to both of you. I'll be 18 months on the 30th. And in a way, I guess I'm kind of glad I'm setting the boundaries, because it'll be nice to not have to fend shit anymore. Thank you, Emily. Excuse me. Thank you, Emily, and thank you, Crystal. I know. It's my fault. Especially because I will text people shit when I don't trust them just to see if it gets out. And then when it gets out, that's proof. Proof. She's lying. She's this. She's that. And I'm not doing it. Yes, it's his first Easter bunny. Look, it's so cute. I wanted to do something that didn't have a lot of candy because he's so little and I don't really do sugar with him. So we got a truck with some little gummies. Yes, I did, Kayla. And that's going to be his Easter basket. His first ever one. Exactly, Tracy. Oh, congrats, Kayla. What is PMDD? Is it the premenstrual, what is it, dysphoria disorder or something like that? Hey, Hannah. No, I do have PCOS, though. Yeah, I know, Edith. That's why I made the video today about boundaries. I gave out pictures. Now the lies can be fed on because, once again, there's an element of truth. And now it looks bad on me because when I first saw the pictures, they didn't look like mine at all. And actually, I still believe they weren't. But what do I know? So now that I've seen it, now that I know what's up, now I'm the liar. But yet, they've got 3 different versions in the video. A text from February 14th saying they were stolen. Another text that would have had to have been dated in March saying that one was unalived. And then a comment saying that they were in Barks as of April. So, yeah, they can't even tell the truth. Hey, Jeannie. That's a good one. Like, what's the problem with you guys that needs bending? Hey, Canada. Hey, Ate. Good morning, Lulu. He's at daycare right now, Angel. Unfortunately, that's going to have to take him coming around. You can make offers to make amends, apologize, say what you need to say, but it's all going to rely on him from there. And I don't say that to be mean. Oh, I know, Canada. No, Cat. I left Baltimore in November of 2023. I went back and emptied my apartment March of 2024. And that's it. I used to go to overnights to the Baltimore area. That stopped in November. I did not see any question from you, Zoe, but I may have missed it. Hang on. I got a whole bunch right at once. Oh, I know who I sent them to, but since I'm being the bigger person, I'm not going to name them. But I proved it already. I matched the text, and they were dealt with this morning. Burritos sound good, bluntly. I am Dawn. If you get the secret to budgeting, share it with me, because I'm 36 and still struggle. Exactly, imperfect. Maybe, but definitely give him space and give him time. There's probably things he's still working out. I mean, you could ask him, like, what his feelings are, but I don't know that he'd answer you truthfully. Hey, Cece. Thank you, Renata. Thank you, Tam Tam. You're welcome, Zoe. You're welcome, babe. I've been doing a whole bunch of unblocking lately. Yes, I live in Delaware, Cookie. I am, Tam Tam. Thank you. All right, I think I'm caught up now. I hope so. I keep discussing them. I've made 2 videos about them. It's bullshit. And once again, I texted somebody an element of truth. And now here it goes. If you pay attention to the one video, there's 3 different versions of what supposedly happened. And that should be enough for everybody to know who's lying. Well, you're more than welcome to follow. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you, Queen. I've been doing the most, Dawn. Best I can. You must be new here. I'm 18 months sober almost. Hey, Expa. I am, thanks. How are you? No, snarls did not truly pass. You see, what people seem to forget about me is when I don't trust somebody, I will text them shit to see if it comes out. But I guess that's just out of people's heads when they want it to be. Yeah, you probably were blocked. I've been unblocking people in waves. I'll probably unblock some more today. No, these are people that was blocked like in 2020. This is old stuff. I'm not, Ate. Nice to see you, Ada. Thank you, Ray. Oh, well, thank you, Susie. Thanks, Jen, and you too. She is a liar, and I don't care how not smart it is. For years, she has done nothing but lie. She's had at least 6 fake GoFundMes that I'm aware of. 2 for Mama Tot, several for natural disasters, 1 for known addicts that when that got shut down, she then proceeded to let them use her live for Cash App. What else? She's been saying for, I don't know, 5 years she was getting me arrested for various different things. She still swears that I hacked a medical thing that happened in like 2022 or 2023, and she's going to press charges because she just got proof. But that's been like 2 years now, maybe 3. So yeah, don't tell me what's not smart if you don't know what's going on. She is. That's how she got in where she is. And now, again, I told you I'm setting boundaries. I'm not going to sit here and keep doing this. I've answered what I feel like answering, and now that's it. You're pushing out people who honestly are here to chat, and I'm not doing it. Thank you, Lo. Exactly, silly. But because I won't tell them what they want to hear, that means that I'm a liar. I'm sorry. It was either me being overly paranoid or mods that did whatever they did, but I'm glad I could fix it. No, Ada, I'm in a sober living house. It's called Oxford House. Well, thank you for admitting that, Ray. I would have never known. Thank you, Rose. Exactly, Chanel. Thank you, Expa. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Chelsea. It's all right, TG. I do stick to my boundaries. I did go back. What the pictures were was me cleaning out the apartment. The original picture, either I wasn't paying attention or it was a different picture. The pictures that I saw yesterday are my legit cleaning out the apartment pictures. But as usual, I didn't trust somebody and now it gets twisted and blown up and I'm labeled a liar. We're not talking about anybody, Mina. Hey, Megan. I'm glad to hear that, Rose. Anna, I have not made money this week at all. I don't even know what phase you're talking about. I think I did 3 readings this week. Baby boy is doing good. He is in daycare right now. Counts to 5. Started stepping on his own. Thank you, Anna. All right, I think I'm caught up. I'm trying to catch up with everybody. Good afternoon, Christy. Hey, Sammy, how are you? It is. I hope yours is too. Hey, Jeannie. Thank you, stars. Anna, that really touched me. I really appreciate you saying that. I guess people didn't see. Congratulations, Punk. Thank you, Christina. I'm good, Sammy, and you? Thank you, Worry. No, I had thought I was pregnant, but it was a faulty test, Sonny. He is, Sammy. Okay, now I can stay on top a little bit better. Yep, I'm going to be with baby daddy. That's what I said out of. I know, Sammy. It's called being on methadone, Ryan. And also, pupils are not generally a sign in and of themselves that somebody's using. You should go back to biology class and ask yourself how pupils work. You know, how lighter color eyes respond different to light. How they tend to shrink more. Thank you, Jessica. Oh, congratulations, Haley. Because you're nervous and need somebody to talk to. No, Kaylee, he's all the way back in Baltimore. No, they can't, Yapper. According to them, nothing has changed because I won't say what they want me to say. Oh, H, Belinda. H. Oh, you were just, sorry, I took that as hate. I'm sorry. It is. I know, Yapper, but they're purposely blind. You're welcome, Haley. I've been trying to get a job. Right now, it looks like I'm going to end up being a full-time student before that ever happens. Thank you, Jessica. Me too, Punk. Thank you, Claire. For real, Sammy. He is doing great. He has now been able to count to 5. He took his first steps a couple weeks ago by himself. He's holding himself up and standing by himself. He now says, wanna play, happy birthday, truck, yes, ew, yuck, mommy, daddy, gimme baba, want baba. Exactly, Stacy. Well, thank you, Heart. You probably are one of the ones that I just unblocked. Ew, you looking like that want to talk about my house? It's okay. Thank you, Katie. Thank you. Yeah, the worst is the studying and having to arrange classes for while he's in daycare. I've been applying. The problem is my availability. I have literally 2 days that I can work any kind of reasonable hours. All right, guys, let's not sink to their level. DM me first, Anna, because I will forget and not remember who to message. My memory has been shit since I've been clean. It's all right, Belinda. I realized and stopped. I'm aware. That's part of why we have boundaries now. No more friends, no more number being given out. Obviously, I can't trust people, and sending them texts to prove it just fucks me up more. I'm not doing it. That's actually the plan, Stacy. I'm going to school to be a social worker and addictions counselor, and I want to work in a hospital or jail, shelter setting, somewhere where pregnant mothers who have SUD would be, so they know that I can do it. I had to do it alone. You don't have to. Oh, that's cool, Happy. All right, Anna. Congratulations, Nicole. Love from America, Belinda. I love you too, Ayo. Me either, Nicole. And yep, that's where I'm at. I give them my numbers, then I feel like I can't trust them, and then I'll text them something, and it never fails. It gets put out, and then I'm the liar. It's been good, Squid. Thank you, Rel. I'm doing good, Jennifer, and you? Look, 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 look. I can say cat or kitty. Because nobody's passed. And if you look at the video, there's 3 different versions right in the video. I'm sorry you lack critical thinking skills. Go back to elementary school. Yeah. It's my clean out pictures. And then there was some text mixed in. But it exposed the person a year too late. Just in time for it to land in my lap, and now I'm labeled a liar. And I'm not doing it. The jealousy is real, and I'm not doing it. And I'm not going to keep discussing it, please. I was for 9.5, and yeah, it's got to be damaged. It's got to be, because my memory was not like this. Thank you, Jazz. Exactly, Nicole. Thank you. Hey, Christy, how are you? Hey, Colleen, thank you. They are the same place they have been, with a woman who does rescue that I've known for many years, who took my original first cat when I had to leave my husband, and she is caring for them until I can get out on my own. I sent texts because I knew I couldn't trust somebody, and now it's blowing up, and nobody wants to believe me because I guess it's easier to just label an ex-liar a liar. I don't know. But I would advise you to look at the videos, because the ones I'm seeing, or one of the ones I'm seeing, has 3 different versions of what supposedly happened to the cats. Thank you, Sammy. He is doing great, Nicole. Learning so fast, it's insane. Thank you, Colleen and Taylor. You must be new here, me. I announced that I was lying about that a year and 3 months ago. You know, I was in rehab for 15 months. I'm glad I'm not alone, although I'm sorry that somebody has to suffer it too. We're doing good, Christy. How are you? No, I'm not getting pictures. And you know why? We don't negotiate with terrorists, and I'm sick and tired of people who have no connection to me trying to run and rule my life. And then when I give it, it'll be another issue. It'll be that they're overcrowded. It'll be trying to hunt the people down. I'm not doing it. I'm done. Thank you, Squid. Thank you, Colleen. Hey, Knick-Knack. Yeah, you're really new here, or else willingly not paying attention. Okay, bye. Thank you, Amanda. Exactly, Natasha. They are my babies. Thank you, Becky. I am in an Oxford house. But it won't, Nat. Obviously, you haven't been following me for the last 5 years. They want the proof, they get the proof, and then they find another issue. This is how they've hunted down people in my real life. This is how they've identified where I'm at. They do what they can to get as much information they can, and I'm not doing it. At the end of the day, it is my life, my business. Period. I owe nobody on the internet anything. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Tony. I do, Colleen. Exactly. I don't need to prove myself. I owe nothing to anybody. First of all, it's a he, not an it. Second of all, again, it's in my videos. If you don't feel like looking, then you don't need to be here. I'm not answering personal questions like this anymore. I'm staying on a steady dose. Exactly, Rachel. It's okay. You're good. I've got them too. I kind of figured this was coming, and that's why I already assumed I wasn't going to make anything today. Thank you, Ayo. And so you probably know exactly what I'm saying is true. They get more information and run with that too. Hey, Hope. He is getting ready to be 18 months on the 1st. And I know he's counting to 5. He says, Mommy and Daddy, give me Baba, want Baba. You have a funny name, Doctor, and thank you. Everybody deserves peace. Thank you, Kay. Exactly, Blessed. They always hid under wanting to save to justify what they did. Not really, He's very well taken care of. The only thing that really, honestly, I've had people like go through his wish list and send a toy here or there. Otherwise, diapers and wipes are the only thing that ever really needs replenishing. He is very well taken care of. But thank you for asking. Exactly, and if they can't see that they post multiple versions of the same story, then I can't help them. Thank you, Jessie. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you, Little. I will say this, they're definitely bringing me back people that have missed me for a long time. And I showed this earlier, but y'all wasn't here. I got Man his first Easter basket. Very little candy because we don't do sugar. But he got a little truck because he loves trucks. He calls them Grucks, and it's adorable. Thank you, Little. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, Angel and Little. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Christmas. I am very happy now. Thank you, Britt. Thank you, Contagious. We're not going to pronounce it as it's spelled. No. His hair is out of control, curly and poofy, but I don't have the heart to cut it yet. And his dad backs me up. He said, let it grow. And the Jamaican tradition is that boys get little cornrows or other forms of plaits in their hair. Or plaits. I'm sorry. Plaits. I'm thinking something else. And so we want to do that. Thank you, Kim. I have been sober almost 18 months. Exactly imperfect. I have not done dyes, but he doesn't really have anything with dyes in it either. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Kristen. That's part of why I started unblocking people this last week, because many people who truly did mean me well did get blocked. And the amount of people who come in and are like, oh my God, it warms my heart. And it's also brought about some people asking for help and getting resources. Good afternoon, Kara. Thank you, Lene. I hope I'm saying that right. Congrats, Lacey. That means you got sober in what? August? Everybody tells me that, Kim, but I really don't think anybody would want a book. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, April. Thank you, Angel. Oh, thank you, April. You guys are so sweet. And I love that even with the bullshit, y'all still are in here with the love. That really means a lot. I hope he is, because I do not intend to hide it from him in any way, shape, or form. Thank you, Sheila. I'm October 30th. Thank you for the gift. Thank you, Carrie. I do content about it. I kind of veered away from it just because I hadn't really been posting. But I do think it's time to start going back and doing more addiction-related stuff. Especially awareness. I've had so many people tell me that they understand it better because of me with the video for Lisa. So that could be a thing. It does, Imperfect. For the first time in 5 years, it really does. Thank you, Sheila. I'm trying to get my weight under. They put me on Manjaro. I spiked to 195 pounds. This is currently 169 or 170. Well, thank you. Matthew, if you DM me your original account's name, I have been unblocking and I'll get it fixed. Well, thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Julie. Yes, it took a fight, but because I'm diabetic, it did cover it. Which was one of the things that I found out when I got clean, is that I am not healthy. All right, let me catch up. I see a little bit. Exactly, doctor. Yep, I've unblocked a lot. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Colleen. Antidepressants don't help, Lacey. Methadone definitely doesn't help me. But it's funny because I'm carrying the weight better this time than when I weighed 200 and 220. I am 4'9" and technically 3/4, rounded up to 4'10". Yes, please DM because I'll forget. Well, thank you for those prayers, Kim, because they were answered. Yes, I'm very short. Yes, I'm doing tarot still. Right now, I would say probably it would be best to do it privately or give it a day or two for things to calm down, because I already saw yesterday what happens when people get readings. They're back to that. So I don't want anybody to pay money for a not good experience. Thank you, Contagious. No, she put me right on Manjaro A. I'm good. I'm guessing that's Teresa. Tian, I'll call you. I'm good, and you? I do get nauseous with it, but I did get a Zoloft. Not a Zoloft, Jesus Christ. An Zofran prescription. He's doing good, Gina. Thank you, Leslie. He is, Sheila. Mounjaro is a diabetic shot that also helps lose weight. Exactly. Thank you, Corey. It did make me a little nauseous, and it does kill your appetite, but it goes better. Thank you, Shell. And you're welcome. Thank you, Colleen. Yep, I'm just a little thing. For comparison, that is my light switch. Or so we don't have to see the clothes that I have to go through. Here is this light switch and the lock on the door. No, she put me right on Manjaro because I have PCOS and it does stabilize some of the hormones that are upset with that. And my weight is a contributing factor. So why not take accountability for what? I have nothing to take accountability for. And honestly, you can leave them there. I'd like an answer. I was 10 years too, Sean. I thought it was that, but it was the dreaded F. No, I don't know what for, or I wouldn't be asking you. And if it's about the cats bullshit, there's 2 videos about it. Go watch them. Thanks, Tabs. No, he's just man for the internet, Kara. I am very careful. I've been on it almost 2 months. Yes, he started walking. If you're going to talk about the using, then scroll back even further, because that's been addressed 1.5 years ago. It would help a lot if you say what I'm supposed to take accountability for, and then maybe I could correct your understanding. But since you just keep saying I should know, and you're not apparently checking into me before you're asking, please educate us. Exactly, doctor. Obviously not, or you would know what I've taken accountability for. You would know that I've literally taken accountability for everything, up to and including using while I was doing tarot. So again, if you would just share instead of being trolly, maybe I could educate you a little bit better. Because I'm willing to bet the answers are right there in my account. Thank you, Melissa. I know, Sarah. It speaks volumes that it's one core group of people that's doing it, especially when there's 3 different versions of what supposedly happened in one video. Grace, first of all, I don't know how the hell you got unblocked. And secondly, how have I not changed? Because I won't tell you what you want to hear because you've assumed. Why do you even follow me, weird ass? Well, I take accountability for that, silly. How am I a scammer sitting here talking, Amber? I'm sorry you're jealous. Oh, and you got your Cash App in your bio for kitten food. But I'm a scammer. Why don't you get a job to feed your cat? Shouldn't have one if you can't feed it. Isn't that what you told me? Thank you, Tracy. They're not. This is... I'm petty, and this is actually amusing me. I am in sober living. We're sitting here talking. Imagine saying trolling is my job. I wonder how much that job pays. Oh, that's right, nothing. Hey, Cat. I'm sorry, I'm catching up again. Thank you, Scallywag. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, West. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Colleen. You're right, Kim. I won't let him chase me, Doctor. Thank you, Sue. And thank you, Jessica. I think I'm caught up. I am very proud of myself. A lot of you are just getting unblocked, so you don't know what I've been doing these last few months. I went to rehab for 15 months, stayed inpatient with the baby. I graduated on February 15th and came straight to an Oxford house. Thank you, Anna. Good luck at the doctor. Oh, I won't, Ash. I am reading comments even if I don't respond to you, I promise. Thank you for the love. I do see you, but I can't keep up and answer. Yeah, you too. Yep, I looked for a Mommy and Me special. I chose to go to rehab. CPS was in my life and had only asked that I give 30 days of clean urines through my methadone clinic. I chose to do more. CPS closed the case in 12 weeks. Thank you, Christina. But anyway, while I was in rehab, I started doing GED classes. I see heart. I did them for about 2.5 months before I... Thank you, Krista. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, doctor. He's at daycare, Stacy. I might answer him. Okay, Sarah, thanks for stopping in. So, I got pregnant, couldn't get clean while I was pregnant, used the whole pregnancy. Biggest regret that I have and will ever have to live with. I got on methadone on 10/26. Went into the hospital to have the baby 10/30. We did a medical detox in labor. Thank God that as bad as the delivery went... Yep, been there, done that over a year ago, Sadie. But I trusted people. That's my biggest regret, Kara. That I trusted people. So, we detoxed medically. I did have to have an emergency C-section. I almost died. Hemorrhaged. Was not nice. When I got out, CPS, of course, the baby tested dirty. Thank God, no withdrawal. We did that in labor. He was with me throughout my hospital stay. CPS came and asked for 30 days of clean urines through my methadone clinic. I decided that I would go inpatient if I could find a mommy and me. I wanted to back out. Baby daddy said, no, you said it, you're going. So I did. I spent 15 months there. November of last year, I started working on my GED. I transferred to the actual college that was doing it when I moved here. I moved to Sober Living on February 15th. I am in what's called an Oxford House, for those who are familiar with them. If not, it's a democratically run sober living. You use, you're gone. You don't get second chances here. And anything is considered use. Drinking, anything. So as long as you see these walls and I haven't said that I'm moving, you know I'm doing good. Anyway, after I moved in, we moved to the college. I took my roommates. I have full custody, Melissa. Never lost it. Yep, cat. Thank you, Ash. Nope, it is as long as I need to. He stayed with me through rehab. Yes, I paced. That's how I keep my head straight. Yes, I did, Allie. I started when I realized I was really leaning towards losing my baby. Honestly, I had been trying before, but that's what made me actually follow through. Thank you, Italian. But anyway, we came here. Like everybody else can. You do not come in here and tell my people to stop. This is not your life. So anyway, I enrolled in college classes, pre-GED and GED. Yesterday, I'm in Delaware now, Mystic. Thank you, Allie. Which was the other thing. I left Baltimore when I went to rehab, completely left the state. I did some home visits, but November last year, it just was too much. I let the apartment go in March of last year and decided to just stay long-term at the rehab. Anyway, Tuesday I took my practice test for social studies and got a 164, which is a college level score. If I get that on reading or math, I don't need entrance exams. Yes, the baby sees his dad. Yes, I chose to leave the state. Too bad it's a lie. Yes, somebody did break into my apartment. It's okay, Sheila, just correcting. All right, Tiffany, thanks for being here. I want to go to college for social work and addictions counseling. I take my social studies, yeah, because they're reporting it, I'm sure. Thank you, Expa. I'm good, Tanya, and you? Thank you, Lovin'. No, there was already squatters in the building, which is why I took everything of value with me, and which is why the cats were not left there. I already figured it was going to get broken into. Yes, he did. No, I'm not close to the beach. I'm closer to the bay than the beach. Hey, Springin. So anyway, I take my social studies test on the 30th. I take my practice reading test on Tuesday, and it looks like I will be in college by the fall, no later than January, according to my people that I work with at the college. Exactly, Krista. Exactly, Shannon. Nope, I offered to let them meet the baby, and they ignored me, which... Baby is about to be 18 months old. Exactly, Mystic. Hey to everybody coming in. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Even if I don't answer, I see you. Thank you here. Yes, I had part of it funded by being through the rehab, which that ends on Tuesday. And then I had a grant for what's left for my math class. Yes, his dad is my boyfriend. Thank you, bestie. I hear you. Just doing it with one and getting the study time in is not easy. Thank you, Clover. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry you lost your sister. I thought it was H. It was really F. Thank you, Shannon. You must be new here, too. We've been talking about that. He's still legally married to her, yes, but he's making his moves to get the divorce finalized, as he's been. I also was married until just a couple months ago. We're grown. We can do what we want. He can come and visit, but he can't stay overnight. It gets to me, Crystal, but I stop when I can't. Thank you, Haley. It doesn't really sparkle like it should because it's dirty as hell. Let me see if I can get it to... Dad never touched it, Sarah. He has never used. I know, Crystal. Yes, Krista. I'm sorry you lost your sister, Kara. We are, Nicole. Thank you. Thank you, Witch. Thank you, Candy. Nope, I offered to let them meet the baby witch, and they just ignored me. Oh, that's terrible. At least she got to be clean, though. I am proud of me, Valerie. Thank you. It was just starting to hit Baltimore when I got out in Perfect. He is almost 18 months. I honestly don't care if they come back in or not. The life that I had, it's just, I gave them the decent chance to meet their grandson, and that's as far as I was honestly looking to go, and they didn't do it, so it's okay. You do realize that when you've been married over 20 years, it's not just go to court and get it done in 5 seconds, right? Hey, Happy. Thank you, Lacey. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you to everybody being so loving in here. I love that I'm seeing more love than hate. The chance of losing my baby, that's what finally pulled me to finish. Exactly, imperfect. God, it took me 6 years to get mine. Thank you, Kara. Well, it's her loss. He is positively adorable, and I'm not saying that out of bias. Yes, I've heard of her. I actually made a video defending her. It is, Haley. It's changed my life. Thank you, Happy. He is counting to 5. He now says, give me baba, want baba, mommy, daddy, want to play, happy birthday, gruck for truck. He can identify objects so long as you've said the word, like his toy cars. He won't say car, but if I say, where is the car, he'll touch it. He's very good at that. He is walking. He finally took his first steps a couple weeks ago. He's standing up by himself without support. And my God. Oh, he also says, oh shit, in context, because of me. And I don't regret it. Thank you, MILF. It's cute. I wish she would too. You know what's funny, Heather? My birthday was Sunday the 15th of December. He popped out with happy birthday on that Wednesday, and he only heard them say it at church 3 times on that Sunday when he was baptized. He'll catch up, Krista, or she. Thanks, late. Hey, Jesse. He's about to be 18 months, Bridget. Yes, I have roommates. She won't stop until she's ready, Italian, and that's the sad part. Thank you, Valerie. I've not shared his name, and I won't be sharing it. They have, for those of you who were blocked and didn't know, when I was in the hospital, the haters that helped get me famous, one of them called the hospital and claimed to be a friend and live streamed the hospital sharing entirely too much information and totally violating HIPAA. So, yeah, we're not putting my son in that danger. I won't even share what part of Delaware I'm in. A0, I actually just unblocked you. I am almost 18 months sober. No, I didn't. Because every time, almost every Christian branch baptizes, as far as I'm aware, MK, we baptized him Episcopalian. I try not to watch him, Haley. All of my roommates are moms. Probably not me, most likely Ahmad, but somehow you were blocked. Oh, thank you for the subscription. He is almost 18 months old. Thank you, guys. When I started blocking people, some of it was me because I didn't trust people and thought that they were just saying things to be mean. But most of it was mods who, when people cared, they would block them. And most of the people who've been blocked have known it was the mods that blocked them. I gave up, Claire. I didn't even follow it through. I was more worried about sobriety. Nope. He is actually above and beyond meeting his goals and milestones. I haven't seen the pictures yet. I gotta wait for him, but apparently he did so good. I know, right? Well, hi from America. Thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you, guys. I want a girl, Kim, but I want to get out of sober living before that. He is at daycare, Jenna. You too, Lynn. Thank you, DC. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you for the love. Thank you, Brooke. If you haven't seen me, then most likely it's because you were blocked and you've just been unblocked. I don't quite yet which. I'm still getting out of being institutionalized. Yeah, rehab didn't give me a choice in it, and now it's allowing me to go to school. So I limit his hours as much as I'm able. I get what I can done and go and pick him up. I'll be getting ready to pick him up soon, actually. Thank you, Karma. I never wanted my child in daycare, and I've always said I wouldn't, and it sucks that I ended up having to. Good morning, Medusa. Thank you, Shay. I want to get a car, obviously have a job, be in school, At least graduating with my associates, trying to work on my bachelor's, if not actively working on it. I want to have my own place with my family together, and hopefully a nice little bit of savings under my butt. He was with me. Hi from America, Mike. Thank you, Carson. Thank you for saying that, Haley. No, I did not, Heather. I had friends that told me it would be a good idea. There was no subjecting him to anything. It was set up mama and me rehab. I want to be a social worker and addictions counselor. I hope so. I'm working my ass off to get it. I am very proud of myself. Well, here's the thing. That's so funny. You say it, poor baby, because I took him to the rehab with me. But if I hadn't taken him to the rehab and didn't have him in my life for 15 months, you would be saying how terrible it was that I wasn't in his life for 15 months. You see the thing here? I can't win no matter what I do. Yes, I spent 15 months in there and was so used to being told what to do, when to do it, where to do it. It's taken me a while to get used to being out. Yes, he did, Heather. I see, and it seems like I agree, Medusa. My best experiences have been with ex-addicts. And I've made sure everywhere I go, like here, he's got a nice, comfortable place. He's safe. He's loved. Anybody who meets him falls in love with him. The girls already bicker over who gets him here. Exactly, Juju. Ew, this is getting flat. Thank you, Shannon. I know, bluntly. I'm used to it. I'm a smart mouth. I can't help it. I'm going to give you guys about 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to go get the baby. You're right, Bear. I know he helped. I am able to work. I've been trying to get employed for about a month and a half now. Thank you, Brooke. It does, Karma. Exactly, Jess. And that's how I feel about it. And I'm definitely tired. You too, Mystic. I'll see you next time. I hear ya. Oh, I wouldn't have. I had somebody come in with substance in my own room, and it was seeing that baby that kept me from even thinking about asking for some. I looked at him and I couldn't do it. I walked away and got help. And to be honest, the only thing I'm more proud of is when I clean my apartment out, the substances being to try and do it. Whether it's because I had people with me or not, I don't know. But those are the two things I'm most proud of. Yes, his dad's involved. I want to get back on YouTube. I just am lazy. You'd be surprised how many women were in rehab with me and chose to leave and leave their children. Thank you, Carson. Thank you, Debbie. For those of you who didn't know, I'm almost 18 months sober, and I have an almost 18-month-old. Yes, I did. Biggest regret. I can't change it. I had his dad with me and somebody else that was from staff at the rehab. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Breakin'. It's just frustrating when you don't say what people want to hear and you're labeled a liar. That's something that's always been triggering to me. Growing up, I would get gaslit so much that I literally do not trust my reality unless somebody confirms it. So all of this it's difficult. Hey, Kimmy. Amen, Kara. Thank you, Lala. He is never leaving my side. Yes, therapy helped a lot. Therapy is why, when this all blew up last week, it didn't enter into my head to run away and do something. Well, thank you, Breaking. Yes, I am, Karma. I'm going to be the first in the family to go to college. I'm the first from my father's family to be sober and maintain it. Amen, Farm. That's the plan. All right, Nikki, I will be back tomorrow. I'm usually on between 12 and 12:30 Eastern time. Some pictures and things that were given to somebody was released. These things are a year and some change old, and now I'm being accused of unaliving my cats. This is what I get for texting people things to see if I can trust them, and this is what I get for trusting people. Girl, some of the things I talked about in groups, everybody would apologize to me and come. I couldn't deal with it. I had to stop talking about it. Like, for real. It got to me that everybody would, like, I don't know what the word I want is. Like, they would congregate around me, and it just, I couldn't handle it. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Sarah. It has, Debbie. I always wanted to be a mom, and I can't wait until I can get into a situation where I can get him out of daycare and just keep him with me. That's funny. Somebody doesn't know me is telling me who I'm a mix of. You know, it's sad that you can name so many people wrapped up in drama. Do you have a life outside of drama? I bet you don't. I posted a video today. I will not be sharing anything more than what I'm comfortable sharing. The only questions about my personal life that I'm choosing to answer, like every time, is about the baby, because I did share him more openly than anything else. If I don't want to share it, it's not being answered. I know, but I didn't have him for daycare to raise him. That's all. I feel like I don't get enough time with him. And it's a very big regret. Yes, it gives me time for school and I can get a better life for us, but it's like, is the cost worth it? Hey, Mama. Hey, Genevieve. Thank you, Debbie. I can't wait either. I get surprised every day by... Me too, Mama. He is 17 and a half months old, Jim. Or Jamina. I am Debbie. I do, Brooke, thank you. It does socialize him, and he's learned a lot since he's been there. That would be awesome, Matthew. And then if I don't get into the other place that's promised me a job, I'll have something to fall back on. There's, a recovery place I volunteer with, that as soon as I get my GED, they say I can roll to a permanent employee. I try to, Sarah. He says a lot of words, including oh shit in context. Holy shit, Karma, you were a superhero. That's what I was told too, Claire. Thank you, Megs. Thank you, Kenya. Amen, Kara. I hope you're right. Me too. I should correct it, but it's so cute. Because he says, oh, sit. It's so cute. I am Katie, thank you. Almost 18 months sober. I am on methadone, though. I will own that. Yes, it's recovery, but I know people don't all believe it. I struggle just getting my GED with the baby when it comes to studying. I don't know. When you want it, you find a way. So let me not say that. Well, I'm glad, Katie. Yeah, you did get that from me because when I drop things, that's what I say. That's cute, Mama. I was hoping he was going to be one of those firefuck kids, but he says gruck for truck. Well, thank you, Megs. That's funny, Medusa. Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to make him stop soon enough, but I just don't have the heart to. Exactly, Megs. And honestly, there's worse things he could do than say shit. I mean, if I can keep him from having a life like mine, that's what he says. Then I'm successful. That's the only thing I'm worried about, is that he doesn't have a life like I had. Yeah, because you tell a kid no and they absolutely have to do it. Well, thank you for telling me that, Crystal. It's still hard, but thank you. Rehab swore I was doing the right thing by sending him to. But what I'm hoping is once I get my GED, I get a job, either a work from home job or the job I was just talking about, and I'll be able to juggle my hours so he doesn't have to go full time, because I won't need the scholarship anymore. Megs, are you in Celebrate Recovery? Because that's where I know that from. All right, Kenya, thanks for stopping in. I'm glad to see you. I would like it to be like that, Karma. I can tell. I have the Celebrate Recovery Bible. I'm trying, Kara. I think for me, I never feel like I've done good enough. That's all. I'm working on it. I need better self-esteem. Well, thank you, Megs. Thank you, Mason. Thank you, Brittany. That's how I feel. Thank you, Ryan. Or Ryan. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say that. Thank you, Danny. You know, this live has looked the most like my bad lives that I've seen, outside of when I had that pregnancy scare in September. And it's definitely the most followers I've gotten since I used. And it's really nice to see it based on positivity and not bullshit. Thanks for sticking around that long, Medusa. I am proud of it. Nope, they can't hope. And that's what I'm trying to do. I agree, Karma. Thank you. Motherhood is, I swear I was made for it. I love it. Thank you, guys. I am very proud. Oh, they're coming for me now. Some stuff I texted somebody got out, and it's just caused a whole mess, and now I'm being accused of unaliving my cats. So yeah, there's that. He loves pizza. Pizza and chicken nuggets are probably his top favorite foods. I have been telling people for the last almost 2 years where these cats are. I'm not going to continue answering repeat questions. Watch your video. If you want to believe it, then that's on you. I can't help you. But I would tell you, use some critical thinking skills, because that video has 3 different versions of the same story in it. Oh, absolutely. That's why when I told the story of getting robbed, it came across so disjointed and made up, because they would distract me and then I would forget where I was. Thank you, Taylor. I love you too, Megs. They can't, Nemo. Oh my God, Busted, I haven't seen you in so long. How have you been? Nope, he had to serve his full time, and I'm actually proud of that and glad for it. He deserved it. I agree, Karma. And it's like, it was my life purpose. I've always wanted to be a mom, and it's the only thing that I put my hands on that I feel like I mostly do right. I'm glad to hear that. That's actually what my son's father says too, Arlene, and I think you're right. Thank you, Jen. Hey, Jamie. Now, I haven't had a cycle since the one before I found out I was pregnant. And I've been, like, in my head thinking that they did follow through with the hysterectomy I heard them speaking on. It's anxiety. I know it's not true, but it's in my head. Now that I know I have PCOS, that's helping some. But I'm still afraid that means I won't have another. And I really wanted a boy and a girl. Like, really wanted them. But I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I got to go get the baby. I agree, Debbie. Spearmint helps a lot, Tracy. I missed my book club, and you know who ruined it. I had a whole Discord and everything for it, and they got in there and ruined that too. Yep, almost 18 months sober. Hey, Basic. No, spearmint. Peppermint does not help with PCOS. Spearmint does. You can get spearmint supplements or drink spearmint tea. It's gotten my period back a couple times. It is crystal probably since I've been back. Love you too, Sheila. Yes, I'm on maintenance. I'm on methadone. It happened with my baby. I was convinced it wasn't happening, and then boop, I didn't even know I was pregnant, and there was a baby. I will, Missy. Thank you guys so much. I am live 5 days a week, about 12:30 Eastern time. I do usually do tarot. That's how I pay the rent here, so until I get a job. I'll do a quick rundown because I got to get the baby. I went into rehab. Yes, he is, Tracy. Thank you, Stevie. I spent 15 months in rehab after I had my baby. Yes, I used through my pregnancy, and I regret it immensely. I got on methadone, went through 15 months of rehab. I'm currently in an Oxford house, which is sober living. And, like, if I mess up, I'm gone. There is no second chance. The baby's almost 18 months. I'm almost 18 months sober. And life is going good. I've gotten my teeth fixed. I got my glasses. I'm getting my health taken care of. Thank you, Megan. That's what I don't get. I've been so open. Like, what would make... I'm not even getting into it. They can, Tracy. I'm off to get my boy. I hope everybody has a great day, and I hope I see you all tomorrow. Monday to Friday, I'm here. Thank you, Shay. Thanks, Watson. Thank you, guys. You've been really sweet and kept things very positive despite it all today. Thank you. I hope to see you all tomorrow or next week. Have a good day. I know. And that's why I share my story. I hope I can help more. Thanks, Joda. I am. I'll talk to y'all later.